Hey, Matt Morris here, and I put this quick training together to help you get off to a fast start. So grab a pen and paper to take notes because I'm going to show you exactly how to get your SIX, how to get your fees waived, and to show you how to start advancing through the ranks here at Viago. First off, I want to welcome you to our global team and let you know you have made an absolutely amazing decision. I've been full-time in the network marketing profession for the past 24 years. I've been blessed to earn over $20 million, travel to 84 countries around the world, and most importantly, help thousands of people earn a full-time income from home. Now, after being in semi-retirement for the past 4 years, I did not think anything would get me as excited as I am now to run as hard as I'm running with Viago. And you know, the fact that we have a global opportunity, the most amazing travel product, a global compensation plan that's the most simple and lucrative I've ever seen when it comes to earning residual income, I knew this would be something that would be massive, with or without me. So I made the decision to go all in and not miss out on what I believe will quickly become the largest travel and lifestyle community in the world. Now, I believe the hardest part about this business is not overcomplicating it. The reason why our team in Viago is growing like crazy in over 40 countries around the world already is because this is such a simple system. So let's get into it. Step one is to get clear on why you're doing this. Decide why success is not just an option for you, why is it a must? Now for me, it's a few things. It's to be able to provide my wife the lifestyle that she dreams about and deserves, and for us to be able to see and experience the world together like most couples never will. It's to be an inspiration and a hero to my children and show them what's possible in life instead of just telling them what's possible like most parents. It's to help other people see the world and achieve their dreams and goals knowing that I'm living my life making a difference. It's to live a life with no regrets, to finish my life knowing that I actually lived. You see, while this is an incredibly simple business, it may not always be easy. You know, people are going to tell you no. People are going to tell you you're crazy. They might say it'll never work. I had a lot of people tell me no, but I'm not going to give up on my dreams and my commitment to being a hero to my children. And I'm not going to let my wife down because someone else was skeptical or maybe they weren't interested in Viago. Okay, so get clear on why you're doing this. Now, the next step is to make a list of people you're going to show Viago to. Now, how big does that list need to be? Well, it depends on your goal. If you want to make a lot of money, make a big list like I did, where I wrote down over 500 people that I have either in my phone or that I'm connected to on social media. My recommendation to start is with your top 20. Now, you can certainly do more if you're an overachiever, but start with your top 20. Who are the people that you're the closest with? Who's that person that's your ride or die? Who's that friend that you could call at midnight if you're stranded on the side of the road with a flat tire? If you're married, who was on your wedding list? If you're not married, who would you invite to your wedding? Now, please note that I did not say make a list of people that you think will join Viago. After talking to hundreds of people, trust me when I say that in many cases, those who you think will buy our membership, they won't. And those who you think won't buy our membership, they absolutely will. Now, one of the biggest mistakes that people make is trying to prejudge who's going to get excited about Viago. Listen, don't try and play mind reader. Our job is not to convince anyone to join Viago. Our job is to simply do this. It's to show people what we're doing and collect a decision. That's it. All I'm ever looking for is a decision. Now, if they aren't excited about Viago, I genuinely thank them for looking and I strengthen my relationship with them. And because I didn't make it awkward or high pressure or weird, many of the people who told me no initially, they came back later and joined. Now, here's the rule that if you'll follow, will set you up for huge success. Professionals sort, amateurs sell. Our job is to sort through the people and find those who are looking. There are people in your life who love travel. They'll be all in if you show them. There's people in your life who are ambitious and they're hungry to achieve financial freedom, and they'll be all in if you show them. There's people hurting in their lives right now and they're praying for something to come along and change their situation, and they'll be all in if you show them. But the only way you'll figure out who they are is if you show them. Now, you can be a massive blessing in the lives of so many people if you'll just offer them this opportunity and let them make a decision. Now, I'm going to show you a very simple and proven 4-step system that has led to all of my success. So write this down. IPET. That's right, IPET. It stands for Invite, Present, Enroll, and Train. If you can do these 4 simple things over and over, there's no limit to the amount of success you can have. First is invite, not to be confused with present. Now, if you call up your friend and you try and explain it all over the phone, they're almost never going to join because they're going to prejudge the business before they even see a presentation. Here's what we have to understand. This is not a selling business. 95% of the population, they don't like to sell. So if you try and call up your friends and sell everyone and explain it all, they're very unlikely to join because they think they have to be a salesperson and do the same thing. If we're selling anything at all, the only thing we're selling is 15 minutes of time. Now, here's how to have huge success. Set an appointment, either in person, over the phone, or Zoom with them to see the presentation with you. If you email or text or spam your link all over social media, they are almost never going to join. So trust me, do not do that. You want to set an appointment and not simply send out the website link to watch on their own, because we know what happens the majority of the time. They're not going to watch it, or they don't take it seriously. So the two main ways to invite are via text or a call. Now, if someone's in your local area, you can send a text that says, "Coffee this week?" ? "Lunch this week?" ? Then when you're in person, you can pull up your computer or even phone and you can show them the video. Your enrollment ratio is usually going to be the highest when you're with them in person. Now, if it's someone really close to you, you can text something like, "Hey, you home?" If they are, great, I'm going to pop over, and you can go see them. Now, you can also send a text that says, "Hey, when can I get 15 minutes of your time? Have an idea that I want to run by you." I like to use the word idea because they typically don't prejudge the word idea like they do if I were to say business or travel club or opportunity. Now, my favorite is just to call them and say, "Hey, you in front of a computer?" If they are, or they can get in front of a computer, I say, "Awesome, you have about 12 minutes? I want you to pull up this website." And I give them the presentation link. Now, keep in mind, all we're looking for is 12 minutes of their time to see a video. We're going to let the video do the presenting, because the number one question that people have when they're looking is, "Can I do this?" Our proven system works, and it duplicates so well because literally anyone can invite someone else to see an idea. Now, the next step is to present. Obviously, you can play the video presentation. You can have someone in your local support team walk them through a PowerPoint presentation. You can invite them to see a live Zoom presentation. If there's any events in your local area, you can have them see the information there. Now, which one is best? It's up to you. Depends on your personality. What gets you in action? When I got started, I enrolled almost everyone through an online video. Some teams do live events. Some people meet at coffee shops. Many people invite people over to their homes for a travel party. Right? Do what fits your personality best. The key is simply getting as many people as possible to see the Viago opportunity. If you want to greatly increase the percentage of people who say yes, you'll want to say 3 simple things before they see the video. Number 1, share your why. Why did you join Viago? What are you excited about? Number 2, let them know you're all in. And then number 3, let them know you're cool either way with whatever they decide, but you'd love to partner up and travel the world with them. So share your why, let them know you're all in, and it's cool either way. Now, once they've seen the presentation, the next step is to enroll. I say almost the exact same thing every time. As soon as the presentation's over, I say, "Awesome, isn't it? You want to partner up?" And I wait for an answer. Now, you can also say, if there's a video presentation and it asks them if they're an A, a B, or a C, you can, at the end, you can say, "Cool, right? Are you an A, a B, or a C?" Or maybe, "What did you like best? Just the travel or the travel and the business?" When they tell you, you can say something like, "Perfect. Are you ready to get started?" The number one key is you have to ask them to join. The number one reason people don't join Viago is because they're not asked. So be excited and ask them to partner up with you. Now, if the response is anything other than, "Yes, sign me up," you want to introduce them to someone in your upline by a 3-way call. If your prospect has a question about anything, you can show our support system by saying, "You know what, that's an awesome question. Hold on a second. Let me introduce you to my business partner, John." And then dial John up. Have a third party talk to your friend. That'll increase your enrollment ratio. In fact, if you're meeting with someone, if you've scheduled an appointment in person or over the phone or Zoom, if it's possible, bring someone in your upline with you to meet with your friend so that they can see the business is bigger than just you. Now, the final step here is train. This is the easiest part and one of the reasons why we have such a huge level of duplication within our business. When you enroll a new person, you simply have them watch this video. In fact, watch it with them to make sure they've seen it if you can. Now, keep in mind, this is a fun business. It's a simple business. If you stay focused on having a ton of fun and following these very simple steps, you can have a ton of success here. Now, if you're serious about winning, you'll want to plug in to our live event system and come to one of our major training events if it's available in your part of the world. It's been statistically proven that the ambassadors who attend our trainings earn over 10 times more money than those who don't. You can go to viagoevents.com and get booked to the next event right away. This is where you're going to learn advanced strategies for getting to a 6 and multiple 6-figure income like many of our trainers have. Now, there's obviously a cost to go to these events, but trust me, the cost is insignificant compared to what you're going to receive when you go. These are life-changing events. Now, as you can tell from this training here, we have a very simple and a proven system that is working for people all over the world. It works if you work it. The key is obviously working it. There is a massive opportunity to be part of Viago during our first year of launch. There is only ever going to be one first year. Right now, if you go ask 100 people in your city, have you heard of Viago? Chances are 100 out of 100 are going to say, no, what's Viago? See, we have a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to go out and capture market share, show people how they can create a lifetime of memories and change their lives financially by simply plugging into our system. The way I see it, we have a small window of opportunity to go out and capture market share before the world knows about Viago. The people you know, your friends, your family, your coworkers, your connections on social media, they're all going to hear about Viago from someone. Some of them are going to join. Just make sure you are the first person to share it with them. What I realized when I saw this is opportunities like this don't come along very often. My biggest coaching for you is to commit to the process. Plug into our amazing training system and do not give up on the life that's possible for you and your family through this amazing opportunity.